to my nursery, and welcome if you're new here. So it is Friday evening. Well, it's early evening. It's still light outside. So that's nice because you can tell we're getting closer to spring as the days get a little bit longer. I prefer spring. The weather and the days are longer. It doesn't get dark so early. But anyway, if you're new here, before I keep going, please subscribe. Please, everyone, give the video a like, hit the thumbs up for me. And so, as you can see, I'm holding a new little nugget in my arms. So this baby is not painted yet, but I wanted to show the kit. I wanted to put him together and assemble him, and he is kind of still a new sculpt, a new kit. So I've seen a few people with this baby, but it's like when you see the babies, you looking at pictures, you don't have all the details of the baby. Rarely do people post a photo of their new baby if it's all completed and they actually put like details, like what size is the baby wearing and all of that kind of stuff. And sometimes even when you watch videos on YouTube, people don't really like give you all the details of the baby. Some people, I love their details videos because they tell you everything about the baby that they're sharing. But a lot of times people will just come on, show you the baby, change the baby, or sometimes they don't even change the baby. They'll just show you the baby, tell you the baby's name, and they don't tell you any specs, any details of the baby. So say if you wanted that baby, or you're expecting the same baby, or you may even have the blank kit like I have, but you didn't put it together, you didn't really like assemble it or anything, you haven't painted it yet. So maybe you want to know like, oh, what size clothing does that baby wear? They don't say any of that stuff. So you just like, okay, I guess I'll have to put my baby together myself before I even paint it so I could see what size is this baby. Okay, by looking at him, I felt like he's newborn size. But these babies can fool you. You'll be thinking they little and they newborn size, and you go put them together and they wear size 3 months. They're not all that little. So I wanted to hold this baby so you can see as I'm holding him how tiny he is. He's not super like teeny tiny, but he is like a nice newborn size baby. So now I'm going to put him on the table in front of me. I kind of tried also a new setup today, and I'm going to see how this works out. Because I wanted to put him up here where you guys could see him better without me holding him. If I'm sitting in my chair, I felt like, and I didn't put him together good because already one of his arm is coming out. I should have tightened that zip tie a little bit more. But yeah, I wanted to put this little guy together just to see like what size is he. And something I did again, okay, when I seen this baby, I fell in love with his face, his cute little face. He's adorable. His lips, I love his lips. I need like something to pull this because I already clipped this zip tie, so of course it doesn't want to pull now because I've cut it. But I do this a lot. This is not the first time I've done this. I didn't notice really that his legs are so curled. Let me bring him back. Okay, are you guys seeing how curled up his legs are? This is not the first baby that I've fell in love with but didn't notice the legs are curled. I've seen him dressed when people get this particular baby. He's usually dressed, so I'm looking at how cute the baby is. Look at the baby face. I didn't notice he is also a curled up little newborn baby. His legs are curled. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this back in because now I did tighten it a little bit. Can it go back? Just for the video's sake. Okay. So if you guys recognize him, you might not because he's not painted, but he is Christopher. And he is so adorable. Like, I knew, okay, it came back out again. It just doesn't want to cooperate for this video. But anyway, when I first seen him, I was like, oh my God, I want that baby. So, because I love me a newborn size baby. You guys, if you watch my channel, you know I love the little newborn babies. And he is definitely newborn. I brought a sleeper over here to try on him. And I also, like, even though I'm going to paint my own doll, I like to know what size they're going to wear. So say if I want to nest for him while I'm painting him, I do that a lot where I'll start like getting little stuff for this particular baby while I'm painting it. I like to know for sure what size the baby wears, because sometimes you could be thinking, oh, they'll fit newborn, and they don't. And then you go buying all these newborn size clothes and it don't fit the baby. So now I'm going to, this shirt he's wearing is newborn, but it's a t-shirt. The diaper is newborn, and so he can fit newborn diapers. So you can see, just in case anybody else has Christopher or they want a Christopher and they're going to buy one that's already painted, or you're looking for one to buy, or you may going to paint your own like me. This is the size of little Christopher. So he does like pretty much fit newborn size, I'm thinking, from what I'm seeing. He's adorable. Like, you can put his little legs up like that to pose him and stuff. This is his little belly plate, because this baby comes with a belly plate. It's pretty much a full belly plate. And one thing I like with his belly plate, the newborn diaper actually fits under the belly button the way it's supposed to. Like, it's sculpted correctly. The belly button is in the right spot, and the belly plate is up to his neck, as you can see, and down in his diaper, and you can still see his belly button. That is a tough thing with belly plates sometimes. The belly button be too low. You put the diaper on and it's covering up the belly button, because they tend to put the belly button too low in a lot of cases. But his belly plate is gender neutral. So it could be a boy or a girl. There's no gender. So that's his little belly plate. I didn't really stuff him that much because, like I said, he's not painted. I just kind of wanted to get an idea of his size. So he's not really stuffed. And he is really well sculpted. And before I keep going, this is his COA. And of course, there's always the glare. That's the back of it. And they give you many different prototypes. So you can just see this baby painted in all different skin tones, different ways. I love all of them. So he is Christopher by Nikki Johnston. He is number 1672 out of 3400. And so, yeah, he's Christopher. So I got this baby, and as always, I usually wait too long to finally order the baby. And I was lucky to get him, okay? Because I believe he sold out as well already. I believe he is. Don't quote me on that. But that's his cute little face. He's even cute as a bald baby. I love his little tooted out lips. I know babies definitely do their lips like that a lot. I don't know why they do that, but he has the perfect little newborn expression. I love his hands, very detailed little hands. So he has one fully open hand, and then this one over here is kind of open, not fully closed. I know a lot of collectors like the babies to have at least some open fingers. Well, he has open hands. I like that too. It's not just the little balled up fist. But anyway, this is my little Christopher. And again, this arm wants to come off. I have to make sure when I actually do assemble him after he's painted, I do this tighter because it's not tight at all. But anyway, as also when I put the baby together before I actually paint it, he's so adorable. But what I noticed for me, I will procrastinate on painting the doll. But if I put it together first, it kind of motivates me to like speed up whatever I'm doing so that I could get to paint this baby. So now that I've seen him all assembled and held him, it's like I want to start painting him today, but I'm not going to. I really want to though, because I'm not going to because I'm already painting Gracie May. So I don't want to start this baby just yet. And that's his little feet. He has nicely sculpted feet. Like, I really love how this artist, this sculptor, how she sculpts her babies. So over here, you'll see to my left, if we could get to dress her in this video, I'm planning to do that, is my other Nikki Johnston baby, my Pickle Girl, which of course is another popular sculpt. And I feel like this baby's also, Christopher is a popular sculpt. So I figured I'd bring both of my Nikki Johnston babies out on this video. I didn't even realize I have two of her babies now I'll have in my own collection. So I'm going to try this sleeper on him. This is the Disney baby newborn sleeper with Winnie the Pooh on it. And it is kind of a smaller newborn sleeper because I have some other newborn sleepers. When I measured it to this one is slightly shorter. So I wanted to see, can he fit the smaller size newborn clothes instead of the bigger one? I wanted to see, can he fit this one? So it'll just kind of give me an idea of what size clothes this little guy wears. So if I do want to pick out clothes for him when I do finally, you know, paint him, I can look through clothes I already have, or if I want to buy him something, you know, I'll know what size to buy him. And I'm loving him in this little diaper. Like, look at his little tushy. Like, he is so adorable, this baby. So now I definitely want to like get to painting him. But then I'm painting Gracie May, and it seems like I'm not getting anywhere with Gracie May. It's like if you paint, you know, those dolls that you're painting and they like take forever to get the color. Like, you just painting and painting away, but you don't see any color actually going on the baby. It's like the more I'm painting her, the less I'm seeing on her. So, but I'm going to try to speed it up with her now because now I want to get to paint him. But I don't want to rush too much because I don't want to like mess up my baby. And I just realized as I'm looking at the camera, it looks dark in here. And that is because I didn't cut on any lights in the room. Only the sunlight is coming in and it's kind of getting evening. So it's not all that much sunlight coming in. And then I didn't cut any lights on in here, so it looks a bit dark. And I don't know how it's working out with me putting this table here in front of me with the boppy, how well you guys are seeing. You can let me know in the comments. If every now and then I want to sit down and change the baby, how does this work for you guys? Are you seeing the baby good? So that is him in this little newborn sleeper. And this, like I said, kind of runs a little smaller than some of the other newborn sleepers I have, but he fits it. But as I was saying, again, I didn't notice how curled up this little boy's legs are. Like, why don't I ever notice that? I have my Layla, my full body silicone girl by Claire Taylor. And when I got her years ago, and I was waiting on her to be finished and she was a custom, it wasn't until someone got their baby first. Their baby was done right before mine's and it went home. And as they were opening their baby, I realized how curled up the legs was. Didn't realize it when I ordered the baby. Never paid attention to how curled up that baby's legs were. And then also my Erica by Joanna Kazmierzak, the same thing with her. I didn't realize her legs are curled up kind of just like this baby's. And I didn't notice it with her either. So I noticed that I tend to overlook that with these babies. I do not notice how curled up they be sometimes. So he is another sculpt with these curled up legs, like Levi kind of, where they legs don't straighten. So keep that in mind if you're going to get this baby. He's curled up like kind of like a Levi. Okay, but I think it's adorable, but it's just the fact that I don't be noticing it until I actually get the baby. And I'm like, oh, the baby's legs are really, really curled. And so, yeah, he's definitely a squinched up. He has that newborn squinch going on for sure. But look how adorable he is. So anyway, that is Christopher. This baby I'll be painting next, I guess, after Gracie May. I'm thinking I will paint him next. Because I also have my toddlers that I keep talking about, my Ping Lao toddlers. And they are huge, and I wanted to paint them next. But now I kind of want to paint this baby after I finish Gracie May. So we will see how that works. But oh my gosh, this baby is so adorable. All right. Everybody's calling me right now. Even somebody from YouTube. Miss Earl is calling me. I don't know why. I'll have to call her back. I will call you back when I'm done with my video. All right. So, oh my gosh, this baby is so big and floppy and heavy. Two beautiful sculpts by Nikki Johnston. This Pickle and Christopher that I was just holding. But wow, look at the difference in their size. Like they are totally opposites of one another. And what I love is how big this baby is, but then I love how small this one is. Like I guess I like different size babies. They don't all have to be the same. Look at this tushy. So anyway, I wanted to change her. Haven't changed her since I put her in this sleeper about a month ago. I did add some hair in the back of her hair. As I said, I was going to add some hair because her hair was kind of thin in the back. Now, this baby is way bigger. So let's see, can I dress her up on this boppy in front of me, or do I need to move it and put her on my lap? We shall see. But she's going to get tights on. They are white with the little pink heel and toe. Or like cream, they're not really white. She's going to get this top with the hearts on it. And it says XOXO. And it is Carter's 9 months, if you can see that. This baby normally fits a 9 months. Hopefully she could fit this though, because to me this little dress looks awfully little. It was in the drawer, so it's all crushed up and wrinkled, but I didn't iron it. It has cute little pockets in the front. They're shaped like hearts. And I actually should have put this on her for Valentine's. I didn't even realize I had this, but she's going to get it now. And tomorrow's the last day of February already, but she's going to get this outfit today. And this is also cream color like the tights. So that's what she's going to put on. So let's see, can I dress her up on this tray like this? I am testing this out. Just testing it out so you guys could tell me how does it look with me changing the baby up on this boppy in front of me, and you can kind of still see me and see the baby. That was also the purpose of doing this, where I could sit down, change the baby, and also put the baby up here without having to hold them on my lap. I feel like you can see the baby up closer a little better, but you guys can tell me what you think, and also you can still see me. at the same time. That's her little fat feet and legs. Now, because she's a bigger baby, I don't know if she is too high up. I'll see after I watch the video back how I like it. See if I could get these tights and stuff on her while she's all up on this boppy like this, because the boppy is definitely making her even higher up. Let's see if I move back some and bring her back. Kind of just testing it out. We'll see if I do it like this again. I'm going to change her diaper because I don't think I changed it last time, if I'm mistaken. And I don't like leaving the disposable diapers on them too long, because sometimes, and I've said this before, with these disposable diapers, you have to be careful because of the elastic in the legs, that if you leave it on the doll too long, I have had a situation where the elastic in the leg rubbed off, like it melted a little bit, and it kind of made like a sticky residue under here on the doll's vinyl. And it did come off, but nevertheless, you don't want to leave the diaper on the doll so long that it ends up with melting the, you know, the stickiness onto your doll's vinyl. So she fits these diapers. They are size, I think, 7s or 6s. And I feel like they are a little big, where she could actually get maybe a size 5 would be better, so it wouldn't fit so big. Because sometimes when the diaper fit too big, then it shows their cloth on the side of their legs over there. And then sometimes if the diaper is too small, it'll show the cloth on the side of their legs. So you kind of have to be careful with like what size diaper you get if you don't want that cloth showing. I might go turn on the lights. I feel like it looks dark. And then I'm going to have to piece the video together. Or should I just, or should I just keep going at this point? Let's see. Okay. I don't know if that's making a difference or not. We shall see. I feel like it's just dark in here today. But anyway, let's get to dressing her, because this video is going to be a little bit long. Longer than what I would like. Because then, like I said, I don't like when it takes a whole like 5 hours for my video to upload, just because it's past that 30-minute mark. If I go, sometimes if I do a video and say it's like 40 minutes long, it might not take too long to upload. But I notice if I go past that 40 minutes and start going to an hour, it's very annoying when my video takes so long to upload onto YouTube, where it's just sitting there like uploading hour after hour. You keep going back and checking, and it's just not being uploaded. I don't know why they do that. I feel like YouTube does that on purpose, where it just won't upload. Okay, so she's fitting these tights. They look so cute on her. And this baby I named Ella May, just in case you're seeing my pickle for the first time. She is painted and rooted by me, and I named her Ella May. So that is her name, because I forgot to say her name. And I was already picking out a name for little Christopher over here. He don't have no paint on him yet, but I'm already like trying to pick out his little name. That's when I know I'm excited for a baby, when I start like thinking about clothes for them and picking out their name, and I didn't even put not a slab of paint on them yet. That's when I know I'm excited. And when I ordered him, I waited, as I tend to do that. I think I did order him during the pre-order. I did do that, but I was kind of like waiting. I got him, but then when it was time for them to ship them, when the kits were finally available and ready, mine was in the second batch. Like, they sent home some of them, and I didn't get mine right away. Mine was way in the second batch to be sent home. So it took a little while for you to get him. Just like this baby, Pickle. Like I always say, I wish I definitely would have ordered 2 of this little girl. But it took me a while to get her too. I had to wait until they did the second batch. Like, some of these babies just, like, soon as they show them for the pre-order, before the pre-order, you just know that it's going to be a popular baby. You just know it's going to sell out. You just know it. So you just better get more than one if you think you're going to want more than one. And then I paint babies and sometimes sell them. So I should have known with this baby to get more than one. And now I kind of made that mistake with this little boy. I probably should have gotten more than one of him as well. As I'm looking at him, I'm like, what was I thinking? Why didn't I at least get 2 of him? One to keep and one to paint and sell. But I didn't. And with vinyl though, speaking of me painting and selling vinyl, I don't even know if I want to paint and sell vinyl reborns anymore. And I said that before. I still don't really love any of the paints that I've been using, or not the paints, the new varnishes that I've been using. I don't love any of them. Since our Genesis heat set varnishes stopped being sold, and the Genesis line basically, you know, it stopped being sold, I have not really found my knack with the varnishes that are available. I've tried all of them at this point, and I can't really say I am impressed with using any of them. Or that I'm comfortable with using any of them. I don't know. So it kind of makes me not want to paint vinyl to sell, because I don't feel confident in the products that I'm using, especially the varnish. And you don't know how the doll is going to turn out when you're done. What I noticed with these new varnishes, when you start rooting the doll, it makes those little holes in their scalp, and it turns white. No matter how cured it is, it's baked in. You're done with the doll. You start rooting their hair and you sticking that needle in, it turns the varnish white and it gets the little poke holes in it. I don't like that. And then somebody told me, which I've heard a few artists say, that now they don't varnish the top of the doll's head where they're going to root at. They don't put the varnish up there because of that reason. But I feel like then the doll's scalp is not protected because you didn't varnish it. So I don't know if I like not varnishing the scalp. I'm going to move the table now, guys. I think I'm going to move the table for the last part of the video. Since she's all dressed, we'll just move the table. But yes, so it's like it makes me kind of not sure if I want to go selling the doll, the vinyl reborns, when I'm done. Because I don't know how the varnish is going to act. I just don't feel confident in the varnishes yet. I guess I haven't mastered how to use them yet. I'm going to just look in this for a bow for her hair, and the little barrettes that I have collected so far for my bigger babies. But yeah, so that makes me kind of not confident to sell the vinyl dolls at times. And then, I don't know, sometimes I think, is it because I'm using the Genesis paints that I had from before and kind of mixing it with the new varnishes from the newer companies now, and maybe they say that they're compatible, but maybe they aren't so compatible. So I don't know. And then, like I said, it also takes me long, I noticed, to sell my vinyl dolls when I do have them up for sale. Like, I have one up for sale right now, and she's been up for sale for a while. My Leo by Cassie Brace. And she hasn't sold yet. So, I don't know. It kind of makes me not really want to so much sell the vinyl dolls anymore. I more so will just be painting them, probably more so to keep in my own collection. It just kind of still saves me a lot of money to paint my own vinyl reborns that I'm going to keep. So I will always paint them, but I don't know about like painting them to sell. So that could have been why I didn't get two of Christopher, because I don't know if I would even like paint him, you know, paint one of him to sell. I more so just got one of him because I like the kit to put it in my own collection. So that is her little hair and her little dress, and her feet are so fat. I have one pair of shoes that I've been putting on her. I should have brought them over here and I didn't. They're her little black little Mary Jane shoes that she can fit on her little fat feet. But I need to get her some more shoes because she has some chubby feet. They're not long, but they're chubby. So you have to be kind of careful like what size shoe you get her. But that is my little LMA in her little dress, and she is all done. And that is my video for this Friday evening, guys. And thanks for joining us, and definitely subscribe if you want to see little Christopher over here when he's all done, whenever I finish painting him. And that is all for now, and thanks for watching. Take care.